Check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I just realized I needed to plug in my microphone. How are you guys doing, everybody? I'm just seeing if this works. It does work. Something I'm a little, something that's weird. And that's, been a thing for... Look! The frames per second is horrible. What in the world? I'm streaming this on a good computer, and this is so weird. I've got 60,000 FPS in the Microsoft Flight Sim, but the stream, for some reason, is not able to do that. How are you guys? Sorry about the lag. That's not supposed to happen. I really don't know. It's like this fucking Streamlabs software. It uses 6% of CPU. 6% on this MacBook. And despite that, it's still, not work. It's, weird. So, it's still not stable. Maybe this will fix it? Is this, a fix? Hold on. Oh, is this sweet? Oh, yeah. Alright, this is good. This is fine. So, yeah. No. High. There we go. And now that is like the lag is back. Try this setting. And then try putting the performance mode on. Now we've got a performance mode on. Is this better? Is this like a better quality? Look, we've got a colleague. Hello, Southwest. Oh, it is actually undeniably a little bit better. It's like kind of weird. I really need to fix my streaming setup. Anyway, Nick, the OBS bitrate limit. No, I've got like 9,000 kilobits. It's totally fine. So like, it's not about bitrate. It looks great. Even worse. Shut up. I don't know. So everybody, welcome back on board the 737. Last stream, that was 4 days ago. We flew the 737 MAX, and today I think it's time to travel back in time to the 1990s. Southwest Airlines was the first airline to receive the back then new 737-500, which does look so much more stubby than the 737-800 that we can see over here. I think that's very interesting. Look, beautiful 737-800. A little bit, to be honest, a bit of an uglier 737-500. Let's go and take a look into the cockpit. Something clearly isn't working. GSX, you know, the ground profile thing, doesn't recognize that the cargo door of our, the rear cargo door is actually open for some reason, and that's kind of weird. 3 FPM. What do you mean? Lag. Shut up. I don't even know. Why is this? Why? It's like a new thing. And I honestly don't know. They like feature pack this thing so much, the Streamlabs streaming app, that it just breaks all the time. And now it's like completely oh my god, the lag is horrible. Anyway, all is fine. I will now talk about flying the airplane. Let's turn on the battery right now. Standby power is already on. Something we need to do now is turn on the APU. Where are we today, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, Santiago Rue 9630. Welcome to the 737. Hey, that's a very fitting squad right there. Everybody, what is this airport? Axial. What is this airport? It's I think a very typical Southwest airport, as far as I'm aware. What is this airport? Can anyone tell me? It's obviously in America. I guess that makes sense. Where is this? Please let me know in the chat. Hollywood Burbank Airport. That really didn't take a while. So hold on. I want my flight plan that I can show you. We are at the Bob Hope Airport, which I hope is the right one. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's Burbank. Bob Hope Airport, which is funny because this stream is a little bit hopeless. Something else that's a bit weird is actually the departure. We got a weird departure right here. Which leads us all the way to Santa Barbara, mainly because we probably cannot fly down to south or east because of Los Angeles being there. You know, LAX is there. Maybe that's the reason why. But I guess this is an interesting flight plan, and I can't wait to fly down all the way to our destination, which is, of course, San Diego. I didn't actually show you that. San Diego is always very interesting to fly to, I think. So we'll have a look at that. Let me start up Navigraph so we can actually see our route properly. SimBrief. There we go. To K-San. Everybody, San Diego. And I like how half of our flight is just this stupid departure route. I'm asking after this, if after this climb, that we can like just fly straight into you know, LAX, you know, that I guess would shorten the flight time quite a lot. Anyway, we're back in the cockpit now. I haven't turned on the APU yet. I should probably work on doing that. Put on some fuel pumps right now. I think I'm just gonna give up my hope on the GSX because it's just not working. It just won't board the plane because of some random software bug that always happens, which is really stupid. Oh, something is that's not supposed to be there. I'm sorry, guys. Is this better? What is this? Let me just check. No, that's good. This is all fine. Yeah, I really need to sort out my streaming setup because it's obviously very broken, and I really don't know why. But all's fine, ladies and gentlemen. Something that's weird about this iPad is that it keeps turning off every 5 seconds. It's really annoying. I guess we can just consider boarding to be done, because this thing is not working. The boarding isn't working, so I'm going to get completely rid of the entire GSX, because like sometimes it's just broken and I don't mean to fix it. Does this, by the way, this is a $120 aircraft. I was not kidding about that fact. By the way, the APU is ready, so let's go ahead and turn on the power that it can provide. This airplane really is $120 if you decide to... Wait, why doesn't the... Uh-oh. Hello? Guys? Is this plane working? I guess the screens are coming on. Or something is weird about the... I can't... Wait, can I do anything? Can I press anything? I can. Uh-oh. Hello! Oh, please don't be broken, you stupid $120 airplane! I can't... Okay, the parking brake is now not set anymore. And I can't seem to pull... I need to press on the brakes, right? And then let go of the brakes, and then let go of this. Which doesn't work. This... None of this works. Okay, this is just a newly updated plane. I just did updates to it. I really don't know. How are you doing? VRFE...
the guard donated $4.99. Just a friendly public service announcement. Don't forget to monitor guard 121.50. The guard police are waiting.
Okay, it seems as though this plane's actually broken. So, for example, I'm unable to turn on this at all. Is this normal? Nor am I able to change any of these parameters. This plane is broken and it's $120! The system is just broken. That's kind of weird. Aircraft options? Configure it. That's weird. Guys! So this thing doesn't work. Nor can I change any of these values right here. This airplane is just fundamentally broken. I can turn on the landing lights. Okay, that's a bit of a... I wouldn't be able to turn on the... to start up the engines. Okay, so it doesn't work. Alright, so something I'm gonna have to do is maybe reload. That's kind of weird, though. Okay, let's try that again. We're once again gonna spawn into Bob Hope Airport. Hollywood Airport. Maybe try a different gate. By the way, the scenery sucks very much, surprisingly, considering it's the Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, it probably is a VASM crash. And it's crazy how many of these airplanes crash in the Microsoft Flight. Look at this bad terminal building. There's supposed to be, I think, even like jetways here, which just isn't a thing. All right, anyway, let's go back inside, and that's not good.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
It might work now. Can I change stuff? Can I move? I can't.
Approaching runway 3.
I'm definitely not doing that. Right. So this is locked, and it doesn't work. Let me just pull up the GSS. Wait, who made the plane again? CSS. Sorry, CSS launcher. That works. And this is the Microsoft Flight Sim, or is it CSS? What would you call it? Library? No. This is broken. So this won't work. Guys, help! I'm like lost here. Okay, so this is the thing. I could turn on the ground power and to just see whether the flight management computer works, and it doesn't. So the airplane is broken. Something I might consider doing is a reload. I haven't tested the plane previously to check out whether it works. I don't want to switch to like an old 737 Max. It's not old, it's the new 737 Max, but it's boring. I want to fly this 30-year-old airplane. It's like literally unk airplane, 36-year-old airplane, by the way. Okay, so something I will do now is I will get rid of the Microsoft Flight Simulator, and let's see. So Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Try to reload that. So I have a question. Oh my god, I hate when this happens. You know, I relaunched the game and this game is already running, although it obviously isn't. So it's like some stupid background progress that makes the computer think that it's still running. Okay, then all the time, every time I want to reload this, I have to like pull up the task manager and end the task. What kind of gaming is that? All right, this would send Minecraft players into a whatever. Like, I've lost the ability to speak. What's the background music called? I don't know. It's just some random background music. I have a question to you guys. So, about the thumbnails, do you think it's like better when the face is in it or when the face is not in it? Because I haven't really been able to figure out whether it's actually like a good idea. I used to do it, now I don't really. Maybe I should do it again. Maybe it's just not important. But like, this, maybe I need to like do the case study and like, yeah. Who cares? Face, no. Face in it, with no face. Literally, this is like half-half. Both, I guess. Both are good. Right, that's, with your face, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you very much. Gay. Right. So, we're waiting for authentication. Let's try to restart the flight sim thing. And how many times I've seen this trailer is absolutely insane. Face, bro, please. Okay, what about content with only photos of your face? So it's just like face? Like no flight sim? What should I talk about? Is there any flight sim stuff I should talk about? Just don't. Worst face ever. Damn. Worst face ever. It's like quite, interesting insult. It's funny how none of the stuff that's noticed in the trailer anyone does. I've never even done this mission where I'm supposed to pick up a banner. Who cares? Best MSFS YouTuber. Thank you very much. Air Canada A350. You have a funny face or some shit. Okay. Right. Your video is more recognizable with your face. That's actually true. Like, it could be, like, if it's just an A350, like, you know. But the problem is, like, maybe there's then people that say, oh, this is supposed to say once, I'm not gonna watch the video, right? Because, like, my videos are not always good. It's like a hit or miss. Sometimes the videos are cool, but sometimes they're just... sometimes they're just shit, you know? I guess that's what my video is all about. A350 is so peak. Yeah, today I recorded an interesting video. Someone is calling me. Look at this ringtone. Great. I'm not gonna pick up because it's some of my friends. And you know, like, you have like racist friends that say racist stuff all the time, and then I'm gonna be picked up on the stream. Don't want to have that happen. Anyway, no, they're not racist. That was just a joke. Something I just save jokes. And then it's like, I don't really think about... I mean, woke culture is dead anyway. Let's go ahead and finally spawn back into the CSS 737, a now well-deserved flight after having to reload the entire flight sim. Fly MD-11 again. All right, that's a good idea. That's honestly a good idea. Make an A380 a passenger plane. Yeah, that's funny. Sometimes sometimes I would like just do like troll videos. I think that's a good idea. Just like do trolling and just like, oh, 747, but it's a passenger plane. You know what I mean? Like. All right, so yeah, the goofy ringtone is the best ringtone in the world. Okay, so this is probably good news. Something I'm gonna try doing now is I'm gonna turn on the ground power, and that should power on the plane. And I'm hoping that this thing comes to life, which doesn't happen. Fuck. All right, so what is the matter? Honestly, what is the matter with this airplane? I cannot align the instruments. None of this works. Is there anyone that will help me today? Guys, hello? Is there anyone that can help me? It's the CSS launcher that I need, right? Is it that one, or is it the... I don't know. Library? Aircraft docs? CSS user manual? No, it won't be that. Maybe it's like a different software that I need to launch to make this thing work. Like, this is just freshly installed into the Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, right? So, that's kind of weird. Account? No, I don't want the activation code. This is weird. It doesn't work. Right. Make a full flight to Epstein right now. The thing is, like, I did the Epstein Island video before like the crazy files were like a week before they came out. And now it's like it's not really funny anymore. You know, it's kind of like very poorly aged. I mean, you know, because it's like also on hand and so official. Dude, I don't know. This plane is broken. So what can I do? Is the battery switch on? Well, it is not on. Now it is on, but it makes no difference. Because, like, I mean, in real life, we would be physically able to pull these switches even if the battery's off. So this is like a physical problem. Swiss, make a 787-10 with a double-decker. I will not do a 787 double-decker. What's the point of doing that? Maybe antivirus. Alright, so you want to make an airplane that costs $120 and you have to disable the antivirus. I don't... Like, that's... No. Swiss, fly with Spirit Airlines. Well, they didn't own a 737... What was that? Holy moly. Dude! Now this airplane is dead and now I'm dying. I don't even know what happened. Holy moly. Why are people just posting MD-11? What's the point? Guys, I need your help. This is not working. Very much not. Guys, how do I fix this plane? How can it be broken already? Is there maybe like a iPad thing that I need to do? I could try to like software? Override software pins. Don't even know what that means. EFB applications. I mean, this iPad works. This airplane is like half broken. So that really doesn't make sense. Cold and dark. I'm not. Alright, let's do ready for taxi. Okay, how do I do? Well, that doesn't really help. What is weather even? Okay, I thought that was the iPad weather app. Maybe you can't switch them. No, in real life you're able to, I think, switch them. There's no like mechanical lock. Or also in real life the flight management computer would work, which it obviously doesn't now. Most of the switches don't work at all. You should be able to pull up the gain. So this airplane is broken, I think. I think this is normal. We're supposed to put up the brightness on some of these switches right here. I think it's this one, but this one's unable to click as well. None of these work. So yeah, no, this is broken. So ground power unit is on. For some reason, it's not providing any amps. Holy moly, something's wrong with me. I feel like there's like something stuck here. Which there isn't. Like, it's a sharp thing. It's weird. Galley power? Residual volts? Doesn't work. The battery indication switching doesn't work. So this doesn't work. So this is weird. Because this, alright, so so this airplane doesn't so I've already restarted the flight sim. I've already restarted the airplane. I've already restarted the flights. And none of this works. The wipers won't work. Is there anything CSS launcher? CSS something? Maybe let's try to find it here. CSS gate.x. Maybe I should run it as an administrator? No. Run times? No, it won't be there. CSS maybe? CSS software? No. So this airplane's broken. Reinstall the DLC. Dude, that will take minutes, you know? I can't do that. Alright, this is kind of weird. Liveries, cache, docs, launcher user manual. Alright, is there, just for the launcher, there is a user manual. Okay, if it looks like this, this means this class has been initialized. The launch, okay, the log. So try uninstalling and oh my god, I will not reinstall the aircraft. Oh, alright, so let's see. Launcher log. Which is, where's the log? There. Oh my god, great. What's the matter? Is there an issue? Aircraft 0 for MSFS not found. Trying to load aircraft. get issues categories. So it doesn't work. Maybe maybe something I can actually do, and I've just realized that. Whoa, Microsoft Flight Sim. I can just reload into a different version of this. Sorry, this is like, I like how this is like Flight Sim streaming, but it's not really Flight Sim. It's just complaining and me dying. All right, so we can also choose the 737-518K. What is this? Why is there like this variant and this? All right, let's choose this. Livery. Oh, there might be something wrong with just the livery itself. Oh, so this may be like be a faulty install because this is not showing up as a livery. All right, so let's try this 20K. We're gonna do once again the 737-500 and try to spawn in. Is Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 good? To be honest, I'm starting to like it. As you can see, this is the only flight sim that I'm using to stream. I'm not using 2020 anymore at all because I think it's now I'm starting to see the uses, and I'm starting to see how much better the graphics are as well. So this is the plain white 737, which looks just boring, but this might be broken. Everybody, we're at the Bob Hope Airport of Burbank, and this might, you know, I'm hopeful. You know, that's kind of the motto. Now we're a little bit of an whoa. Hey, the plane works now! It's just...
Approaching runway 3.
That is not right. But the airplane works now. I'm just gonna go cold and dark, and then we have to reset the entire flight. But it works. So it was a livery issue, and that's like so dumb with the Microsoft Flight Sim logic. In X-Plane, I love X-Plane because, I mean, I do all these crazy projects, and I'm able to do them despite me not having much developing experience. Because like everything, the objects, the things you see, the 3D objects, and applying textures and applying different liveries is such a more straightforward and simpler project. Than that. You can literally make...
Approaching runway
Shut
3.
up! You can literally make a great livery in X-Plane without needing anything else. Why the fuck is this airplane on? Stop being on! How can I make it go not on? How do I make it not on? Hello? Guys? Ground ops? Load? Tug? No. How do I make it not on? I don't want it on! Who wants it on? And I can quickly change this. Configuration. Application. I can't do any of that. Oh, we have different wallpapers. Great. How about we do Juliet? That's just black wallpaper, and you call that Juliet? Oh, you do MCDU? Nah, you won't have the... No, you don't have any index? Maintenance? No, that's just for maintenance. This doesn't do... They're just there with a cold and dark option in the... Yes, I know, but this is like default aircraft state. I can't change the state when I'm in the flight. I like how most of my live streams now are just like troubleshooting. It's like I'm just like connected to like a very bad tech support. I mean, not to say anything negative about you guys. I love you guys, but like it's not. I mean, so it's just switch on and off, restart. I'm gonna restart the flight from here and hope that works. It reloads the airplane. Which doesn't fucking work. So I might. All right, another idea. Change to a different airplane. And the I put your closed doors. There's wait, really? So I've just been stupid the whole time. That might have happened. Yeah, that might be. Honestly, you might be right. Hold on. I'm gonna trust you guys on this. Talking about good tech support. Someone said there is an option in one EFB setting. I'm gonna use it now. Clickable button that said cold and dark. Dude, if there is one, I'm gonna actually like... I'm not gonna really do anything. I'm just gonna fly, to be honest.
Approaching runway 3.
Alright, so the problem fixed itself.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Actually... I think, no, never mind. The plane's alive. The plane's alive. Let's see if I can turn on the... Fuck, it's as broken as it was previously. It had just worked, and now it's not anymore. So we try the log text. Let's see what the log is up to. No aircraft found. Loading aircraft title. Aircraft 0. I don't care. So it doesn't work? Huh? Loading aircraft title. You should do that. Maybe it's still loading? God damn it, so this thing doesn't work after all. This is so dumb. I hate these, like, this is like the problem, like, X-Plane, you would never have something like this, because you don't need external, applications. You can just build your own little plugins within the flight sim. So, the idea of WASM doesn't exist in X-Plane. So, problem as usual, and now the plane doesn't work at all, which is great. Standby power on, battery on. Stono lock. Add ground power unit. Yes, I have. But it still won't work. God damn it. It's like this weird thing where you have like these external applications. And it does work, but you have to like, you know, you have this open, you have to have that open, and that can cause errors. Never really have these issues in the Microsoft Flight Sim. Let's maybe try the 18K, which is a livery. What is this? This is completely confusing. This makes no sense. Why is a variant livery? What? All right, let me try the W20K. It doesn't matter. It's probably the same plane. I don't know what the difference is. Let's find out, I guess. All right, so 737-500W. Maybe it's gonna be W. First term with twist, and the plane doesn't work. Lol. Yeah, I was about to say it's not always like this, but it is almost always like this. Once again, the streams are just troubleshootings, and me not trying to lose my mind. All right, so we're waiting for this yoke to come on level, which it has, and now I'm gonna turn on the AP. No, not turn on the AP. Try to switch this switch, which doesn't fucking work. So this airplane is broken. It's very much broken. None of these switches can be switched. This thing can't be switched. This thing cannot work.
Approaching
but it just
runway
did.
33.
But it just did. All right. Another idea. I'm not really sad. I think it's actually quite hilarious. I was like, these things just keep failing.
BKZRT
They shouldn't be
donated
happening. It's just amazingly built
money
airplane.
to
It's
compensate
crazy
for
when
your
it's broken.
sadness.
All right, so let's go ahead and pull this plane for the state of ready for startup, okay? So we're not going to spawn in cold and dark. I'm going to spawn in with the APU running, because those are kind of the systems that I'd have struggled to get working. I don't know. Let's try maybe a different variant now. Let's try the 18K Classic, which is for some reason a livery. Who knows? I don't know. So 18K, which is the resolution, is apparently a livery. Okay, so ramp GA. Let's maybe use this ramp. Okay. Wait, does Southwest really fly to this airport of Bob Hope? Because this seems a little bit too small, even for like 737 operations. All right, so we're loading in for this airplane for the first time. That looks good. Let's see. I'm waiting.
This parking is too small for
We
your
should see the
aircraft.
systems boot up now, which they do.
Approaching runway
I'm not.
33.
But despite that, no help. Because we won't be able to use it. Autopilot doesn't work. So I guess what we'll have to do is uninstall the airplane. I just installed it. That's my first time opening it, you fucker. All right, let's try that now again. Are you sure? Yeah, what else should I do? There's nothing else I can do. All right, then I've uninstalled the airplane. Now I can reinstall it. Because I love installing stuff. I just installed it today. All right, so they do fly to Burbank. Okay, interesting. I think that's an interesting route that we've got set up. Burbank is interesting. It's a very small airport, you know, and it's surrounded by mountains as well as being surrounded by the huge Los Angeles airspace. And then we've got Van Nuys, you know, very nice. That's what Van Nuys stands for. All right, so we're downloading the aircraft, which doesn't take a long time, probably. Just hold on. Add the program as an exception in Firewall. Isn't that stupid? I think the error was that it just didn't find the aircraft. So it looks like this. So it's installing the aircraft, but it's just trying to load aircraft. Aircraft 0, not found. Loading aircraft. Title 737-518K for Microsoft Flight Sim. So it should work, but it didn't work. So great. Yeah. Installing or updating some ports of aircraft 500. I don't know. Swiss flight to San Jose. What's the point? How much terabyte does your SSD have? I don't know. I've got like a few SSDs. Please go to my airport ATC in Texas. Why? Are you flying right now?
Joey
Can we
Torres
make a shout out on
XM4VR
frequency? I'm not telling you to do
Swiss,
that
please
because
go
it's
to
kind of a
my airport
misdemeanor.
in Texas.
Wait, are you flying now and you will be flying at airport ATC? You will be... Well, you have to give some details. Why don't you just say, please go to my airport ATC in Texas? Anyway, situation report. We're downloading the aircraft. We have to re-download because this $120 aircraft just didn't work. It's like the thing. I think back then this airplane was released in May, so like last year. And I think they sent me this for free because I was asking about something didn't work with the checkout, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna give you this for free." So I always feel like bad when they give you stuff for free, you know, because well, what if it isn't good? In this case, it's a good aircraft. It's just that it's broken now. So that's like the thing. You can't buy my opinion. Especially not with a free product. Like, what's my use there? I could just buy it. When is your next podcast with Josh Cahill? I have no idea. All right, by the way, our Microsoft Flight Sim airplane is done downloading now. So something I'm going to do now is... All right, the livery is still installed. So let's maybe take a look if we can just launch this plane. How long have I been streaming for? 40 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 40 minutes of doing nothing, of achieving literally nothing. We could be almost there already. Oh, shut up, Microsoft Flight Sim. We have to fucking close you properly before you want to launch again. I should probably just... Oh, I just closed Firefox. Oh, well, there goes my flight plan. Is like Firefox a little bit quirky to use? You know? Do you guys, is that like normal? I feel like Chrome is like just too heavy. You know? Firefox always feel, because I've been using it my entire life, you know? Because I thought the Fox was cool. That was my thing back then. This is the stupidest live stream in the world. You should have Brave. What do you mean? Firefox rule. Swiss, when will you shave? Oh yeah, the head. Probably soon. The hair is like the hair is gone, done for. You know. Well, you know, I've had like 3 hair transplant firms reach out to me, you know, from Turkey to transplant my hair for free. At some point, I will do that. Because I mean, though, I'm like 21, though. You know, isn't that a little bit early to do that? I don't know why my hair is falling out. It's like, thing is, like, I don't even... It is definitely genetic. But there's no one in my family that is bald on either side of my family. I don't know. Something's weird. Maybe I have cancer. No, that was not biologically correct. Brave is a super nice browser. I've never heard of Brave. Will you ever even fly global airlines? Well, I don't know. If they're gonna fly again, I might. But Global Airlines, they had this A340 livery thing, but it's not real, right? So, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna be back later. Yeah, we're gonna do a great landing. Maybe I'm gonna crash anyway. Donor or Durham, depends on the day, you know. It's good to have both in life. You don't... Why? This is like the stupidest question ever, like Donor or Durham. I'm not like in a monogamous relationship with any food. You know, it's like pizza or burger. It's like, what? I can't make a decision now. Like, what in the world? I like how I always become Socrates whenever this thing runs. For how long has this trailer? Oh my goodness! All right, what's her favorite beer? The Spotted Cow beer, from New Glarus in Wisconsin. Oddly specific. Brave. Check out Brave. Dude, why are people posting so much about Brave browser that I should use Brave browser? Is this like you guys sponsored AI bots? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we have done a full reinstall of this airplane, and if this doesn't work, you guys get to pick another one, I guess. So we're gonna start up with a plain white 18K, 18 karat, 737-500. I had to reinstall this $200 airplane because it's $120. Sorry, it's not as expensive. It's the most expensive add-on out there. And we're going to spawn into Bob Hope airport, ladies and gentlemen, yet again. Hoping for luck. You know, cross the fingers, right? Supposed to fly the A350-1000. I want to fly a Boeing. We're in America, man. We have to live the American dream today. We can't just be Frenching it out. That's what she said. Anyway, please.
This parking is too small for
Okay, the airplane systems are alive. Is the airplane alive? Fuck, it's not. What the hell? I just did a full reinstall. Huh? This airplane is absolutely just stupid. Trying to load aircraft. Aircraft 0 for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 not found. Huh? Trying to load aircraft, and it didn't load aircraft. So something I might consider doing is kill the CSS softwares. So the connection software, CSS. What else is active? No, that's it. All right. So let's try to launch it again using the administrator. Detecting best server. What does this mean? You need to change the interaction type to legacy. Wait, do I? Oh no, the plane is... Whoa! Is this supposed to happen? Geeking out airplane! What the frick is happening here? I think I broke the CRTs. Definitely, this plane is like absolutely broken now, and none of this stuff works. And we've got a cabin, a climb and descend. This is broken, ladies and gentlemen. I guess let's try that again. There's 2 new upgrades available in the marketplace. Is there any cool new add-ons? I might as well just check that out. So every Thursday, by the way, there's new stuff released on the marketplace, because that's like a release day where they publish a lot of stuff, but there's nothing new, you idiot. There's the Honda Jet, which looks a bit stupid. You know, I like it though. It's made by Honda though, but it's like, look at it. It looks a little bit broken. All right. Okay, let's try that again. Give it another try. Give it another try. We've just done a fresh reinstall. I'm going to do a fresh launcher opening. Where is that? All right, there you go. Set as launcher.x. Come on, run as admin. Can you put the GE90X on a... Are you stupid? By the way, if we're going to do it properly, it's called the GE9X. There is the GE90 and then there's the GE9X. Which theoretically would be, like, in terms of, like, numbering, it's kind of the same. Like, GE90 and GE9X would kind of be the same, right? Great naming there, General Electrics. Let's go and turn this airplane on. So I need to change the interaction type to legacy. Oh, if that was my issue all along and this airplane just isn't broken, it's just me, then I'm going to actually cry. All right, so I'm going to go...
Runway
Shut
3,
up. What do I
3.
do that? Controls? Oh my god. The settings are so horribly organized in the Microsoft Flight. Have you ever realized that? I like how just hating. Advanced thing. Flight interface. Flight model. Flight interface, is it that one? Legacy. Where is it? Flight model. All right, so it is in the flight model. Legacy? Do I have to switch to legacy all the way? Is that what I have to do? Legacy. Or is it flight interface? Ah. Show pre-flight pins? No. Aerodynamic visualization? No. You guys are the worst support in the world. So go to flight interface and then change cockpit interaction. There is none. Cockpit interaction type. Oh my god, it's right there. Alright, if this fixes everything, I'm gonna actually, like, just fly. I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm just gonna, like, I just like saying stuff like, I'm going to actually, you know, because I'm not. Fuck! Okay, great. Okay, please don't sue me for saying, oh, your flight model is stupid. Okay, the airplane works, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. The 737-500. We're just going to spare some time and, like, just, you know, it's just a 737. We all know how it starts up. I'm going to make sure that everything is kind of set. This is good. APU generator is set. APU bleed, oh, that's already on. Pack is off. Isolation valve is open. So that should be all ready. This is all ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just go ahead and load up the sim brief. It works now. I will not put it into cold and dark. Who cares? We want to fly now. We want to talk to ATC. We've got weights and times. Blah, blah, bloop. And something I'm going to do. Runway analysis. Why do we have that so detailed? Doesn't matter. This is our flight plan, which is black. This iPad is broken, I think, once again. Navigraph just doesn't work. Doesn't matter. What I want to do is set up ground options. The load should be synchronized. Why doesn't it synchronize, you stupid idiot? Start. Loading completed. No, I don't want that. I want load-in. We've got 0% of fuel on board. I can't change it either, though. Oh, do I have to manually up those numbers? Why cannot I... Oh, wait, I can... Ah, oh my god, I'm so stupid. I can just do this as well. Right. This is the worst stream in the world. And I like how I say that every time I stream. It just gets worse and worse. How do I synchronize the weights? How should I do that? Performance? Won't be that. It's just loading. Aircraft options? Configuration. Software. Oh. Override software pins. No. I guess. Application. EFB. Configuration. No. Ground ops. Alright, so I have to enter every passenger in manually. Alright. I guess we'll have to do that then. This is very tedious. This is the very tedious live stream. But I generally cannot wait. Because I feel like I've always had a special connection with the A737. That was great. Alright, let me just pull up SimBrief right now where we got everything we need. So we need to like manually enter every passenger because they can't be synchronized, apparently. So let's go ahead and view the flight plan. Once again, we have a little bit of a delay of 5 hours, but it doesn't matter. So we've got passengers, 132 passengers, fully full. This airplane. Oh wow, that was on the spot. Cargo. How much is cargo? Baggage is just 3 tons, which is not a lot, but that's fine. 3 tons. 3 tons. Yes. Go faster. Go faster. Good. And fuel is 6,100, which is not a lot, but it's fine. So instant. Good. Actual. Yes, there we go. Now it's good. All right, we're now loaded up. Let's go ahead and fly. So let's do a speed run. All right, so a speed run of turning on the plane. Battery on. APU on. Quick. APU never really turns on quickly, does it? Anyway, we're good. We're looking great. Our airplane is, the APU is now turning on, which is amazing. And now I'm going to quickly get the Navigraph charts right now. Once again, this is our location. We're at Burbank. Burbank, right there. Gate B1. I'm going to just quickly open the airport and check out what the weather is like. So communication, we've got ATIS 134.5. I think we can already listen into that. 134.5. There we go. Man, I need to get a proper 737 panel set up. Something like that, like a crazy thing. I'm trying to like move to like a new studio so I can like pull up like a proper cockpit and stuff. Because I just don't have the space for most of the stuff.
1753 Zulu.
Yes.
Arriving and departing runways 15,
Okay.
8. Wind calm. Visibility 10.
Okay.
Sky conditions, clear.
Good.
Temperature 11. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3003. Density altitude 300 feet.
I mean,
Arrival metering in effect. Expect possible
FBKZRT
airborne hold due
donated
to
2
traffic
euros.
flow.
Your hair is thinning,
Advise on initial
Nicholas.
contact. You have information, Quebec. Bob
Okay.
Hope Airport.
the pen has
Quebec.
did run out of ink there.
1753 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 15,
15 and 8.
Wind calm.
Yes.
Visibility 10.
Yes. Faster.
Sky conditions,
Clear.
clear.
Yes.
Temperature 11.
Good.
Dew point -2. Altimeter 3003.
3.
Density altitude 300 feet. Arrival metering in effect. Expect possible airborne hold due to traffic flow.
Wait, is there
Advise
traffic?
on
How
initial
much traffic
contact.
is
You
there?
have information, Quebec.
I really don't care. Okay.
Bob Hope Airport.
So,
Information, Quebec.
final turn on the APU play,
1753
APU.
Zulu.
And
Arriving
let's
and
switch to
departing
clearance delivery.
runways
118 decimal
15,
nothing.
Wind calm.
118
Visibility
decimal
10.
0. I would really
Sky
just quickly
conditions,
like to get
clear.
IFR clearance ASAP.
Temperature 11. Dew point -2. Altimeter
Okay.
3.
Good. So, meanwhile, let's go ahead and quickly, yeah, it's from the APU bleed, turn on the aircon. People love that. And we're gonna just quickly set up this. Oh, we should put these into ILS mode. Finally, the plane works. Thanks for actually genuinely helping me this time. Reference airport is Kazan. Nav data is out of date. Oh no, they had a recent update again. Oh, that's annoying. I guess. Inbound entry. That is definitely not a... Oh, there we go. That's why. That is an invalid entry again. Okay, clear. Oh my god. Clear. This. That. Boom. Route. Origin. Oh, we have to do that manually because this airplane doesn't have like a thing. Can I just set out like the company route? No, I can't. Alright, so we're taking off from... What's the ICAO? K-Burr. So it's Burbank. That makes sense. That's actually great. It's like the same thing with like San Diego. They have like great codes because everyone like knows. Okay, it's Burr. And then like Kazan is also great because it's San Diego. Didn't know. Activate. Yes. Great. Runway is probably runway 8. So runway 08. Perfect. Then we've got that via. Do I have to do that here? Departure and arrival. Runway 08. We've got the VNY Van Nuys tree departure. Perfect. This is good. Route is set up. Now VNY, and then we've got FIM, and then I'm gonna do that manually. So FIM, dude, I haven't typed in a flight plan manually in a while, but hey, FIM is the next one, which is a VOR. I think that should be good for now. Performance initialization, blah blah, who gives a damn. 16,000 feet is our cruise, or not very high, and not 160,000. That would be a little bit excessive. Can I just synchronize the ground weight, please? I can't. Zero fuel weight, I can't synchronize either. So I have to do all the work myself. That's generally annoying. Our zero fuel weight is 46 tons. So let's do 46 tons right now. So, good. Okay, reserves. None. 0. I don't care. Cost index is... It doesn't say it. It does. 80. That's not bad. I don't even know what cost index means, but it's good. Alright, so, perfect. RTA. Blah. Let's maybe see performance limits. Takeoff. No. Okay, so takeoff is this one. Alright, so something I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do takeoff calculations myself. Before that, I'm going to just contact clearance. Burbank clearance, good day. Southwest 001. Request IFR clearance to San Diego. We have information, Quebec. Meanwhile, let's set up everything else we need. The Q&A should be 330.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
300 tree. On both instruments. Is that synchronized? No, it's not. So let's set that up. 300 tree. There we go.
Southwest 001, Bob Hope Airport clearance, cleared to San Diego via the VNY3 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000, expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.6 squawk 4315, expect runway 8.
Say again, please. For Southwest 001, I didn't catch the squawk there. The squawks kind of caught me off guard. Okay, runway 08.
Southwest 001, cleared to San Diego via the VNY3 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000, expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.6 squawk 4315, expect runway 8.
Southwest 001 cleared to San Diego via the VNY3 departure, runway 08, climb 4000, expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 124, correction, 1246, no, correction. Departure 124.6, squawk 4315. Southwest 001. That was the worst readback I've ever done in my entire life. I'm glad I'm not on VATSIM. That would have been absolutely
Southwest 001, readback correct. Contact ground on 123.9er when ready.
123.9er, thank you. Bye-bye. Southwest 001. 123.9er. 123.9er. Okay. 123.9er. Yes, please. Come on. Come on. Well, this takes forever. We've got Georgina talking. Okay. Alright. Shut up. Alright, so we're good. Let me just do the takeoff configuration very quickly. The takeoff performance stuff. So, we're this plane. Blah, blah, bloop. This is perfect. Runway 8 is the one I want. This is the wrong airport. Why is this OMDB? That's Dubai. Why do I have to OMDB? Is that even Dubai? OMDB? I think it's Dubai. And something I'm gonna do now is K Burp. K Burp. There we go. That's All right, come on, load. Chop, chop. Runway 03, 08. I mean, bleeds on. We don't need bleeds. Who cares? This is our takeoff weight. Should be good. Wind direction. Who cares? Yeah, good. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. 135 is our V1. Not 1,000 knots. God damn it. 135. Yes. And then we've got 137 is our actual rotation. 137. Boom. Why is the iPad turning off? 143 is our V2. Great, we've got that set up. Everything is ready. Other than the fact this airplane is not even aligned yet. When position? Why is this not working? How long does it usually take to arrive with this airplane? Also, do we have any indication of how long it's going to take? Like, Airbus will give you one. This plane won't give you one because it's just a stupid Boeing. Just kidding. Okay, we want K-Burr. K-Burr. I guess as a reference. Although we don't really need that. And our gate doesn't matter. It won't really help, right? I just hope this airplane will align ASAP. Okay? It's still in alignment mode. Anyway, we can get everything else ready. Let's maybe close this. Close that. Why? What is this sound? Is there an airplane? We're very close to the runway, I've just realized. Anyway, we're gonna just quickly contact ground, which we can do quickly. Does this airplane not have a COM2? Where's the COM2 on this thing? Wait, this plane does not have a COM2? Huh? I think this might be the COM2. So basically what I want to do is I want to talk to the pushback guy. The ground guys. Decimal 90909. There we go, this one. There you go. No. That's the right one. VHF2. VHF2, mic selector. Cockpit to ground, radio check.
Southwest 001, ramp control. Sounds great from here.
That was the ram control. I didn't want the ram control. Radio check.
Southwest 001, you're coming in loud and clear.
What's the station?
Ground to flight deck, you are still on ramp frequency.
So you're not... Wait, so you're not the ground frequency, you are the pushback guys. Do you do the pushbacks?
You are still on ramp frequency.
Attach the pushback tug? Can you do that for me? Can you please attach the pushback tug?
Tug is on its way for pushback.
Okay, they're sending one. Alright, that took a while for him to process. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready. Why is this airplane not aligning? Is this not right? Is this not the right one? Is nav not... It's still in alignment mode.
Already connected.
Alright, so that's good. Do we have any indication of how long this is going to take? Wind? It doesn't really know its position yet, does it? CDSS? Oh, look, we've got the camera! You can see people doing stuff. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, all is fine. I'd quite like you to align. These guys are ready, man. These guys are so ready. They couldn't be more ready. There's 2 pushback tugs now. I don't know. Yeah, if you're asking why don't I have a livery. Oh wait, it's oh, I should set it to align mode, not nav. Really? Does that make a difference at all? How long does this thing take to align? Something I could do is just do an immediate alignment. So, aircraft options, and then... fast IRS alignment. Does that automatically, like, apply? God damn it, how long does this thing take? How long, how will I find out how long this thing? No nav is fine. But set your IRS pose in FMS. I've already done that. How do I align this plane, guys? I'm generally confused. This thing, we've been sitting on the ground for literally an hour now, and we haven't done anything. Ident? That won't be the right one. This one? Set IRS heading? I guess our heading is 072. Is that what we need to do? No, it's just set itself to 072, please, sir. Doesn't work. Maybe 72? No. It's completely hopeless. Do I have to do some changes in here? 72? Do I have to do this here? Guys? Go init reference, copy GPS position to set alignment. I've literally done that, right? Ah, position shift. Position reference. Maybe here. Ah, it's ready. It's done. All right, that automatically did itself. So it's really, you don't have to do anything. Let's set up 4,000 feet right now. This should be good. 4,000 feet because that's an initial climb. Our runway is 080. And I'm really excited about how I'm going to be able to fly this plane. So, we're ready for pushback. We're ready for literally anything. Oh, that's a little bit too much heading. And logo light on. Let's turn all the lights on. I don't care. Really, I really don't. Alright, taxi light on. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, now let's finally talk. This is a great operation, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful live stream. Burbank. Bob Hope. Ground, good day. Southwest is 1, gate Bravo 1, ready for pushback and startup. Come on.
Southwest 001, Bob Hope Airport clearance. You are on the clearance frequency. Contact ground on 123.9er for pushback.
Sorry, bye-bye. Bob Hope ground, good day. Southwest 001 at Bravo 1, request pushback and startup. Sorry. It's been one.
Southwest 001, cleared to San Diego via the VNY3.
No, I didn't want that.
Southwest 001, pushback and start approved, tail south.
Push and start approved, tail southwest. Southwest 001. That's a cool little cheeky one. Cockpit to ground, start pushback now, southwest.
Roger, standing by for brakes release.
Brakes released. Okay, let's start off the engines. So, this is good. We've got the bleed set up.
Roger, stand by.
And, turn this on, turn this on. This should be good, this should be good. Plane should turn on. And we're good. Are we clear to start engines? We're locked. Oh, the chocks are still in place. That's why we're not moving. The chocks... that's a lot of power the pushback chuck's got to have. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. Let's remove the chocks. Sorry, and remove the GPU. So dumb. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Can I please start the engines up?
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check. Welcome aboard Southwest Airlines Flight 001.
Dude, have you died? Kill yourself.
Actually in Canada.
Alright, let's turn on the
We're
plane.
so excited to have you with us today.
So,
The estimated flight time is about
Not clear what you said.
55
Say again.
minutes. So sit back, relax,
turn on the engines.
and enjoy the ride.
We're starting up engines now. Alright, so look at
Everyone
this.
to pay close attention
We
to
have
the
got
upcoming
an
safety
incredible
demonstration, okay?
LCD, ladies and gentlemen.
Information
And no, that's pretty good. We've got good EGT. Everything's good. We're at 20.
Roger, engine start
insta-
approved.
Just slide the metal end into
engine start approved. Okay, we already done that. Okay, turn all the flight directors on.
snug. And to remember,
And I don't know if should we arm them? Can we do that? No, we can't.
remember,
Anyway, the engine is turning on. We're
seatbelt
good.
must be fastened whenever the
Let's
seat
turn on the
is
engine number 1 as well.
like duh. Next, please return
What
your
the hell is this guy doing?
seat to the upright position. And make sure those windows
He's just
are
pushing us
down
back
for
more.
takeoff and landing.
I guess.
See all the beautiful
Why not?
clouds right
Alright, ladies and gentlemen of Southwest Airlines. This is the old version of
Please
us.
set your mobile
This is
phones and
the...
gadgets to flight mode.
Yeah. All good, come on.
Laptops or larger devices need to be set
Engine
to
is
zero
turning
during
on
takeoff.
very diligently. Turn on the flaps
Arrow.
to 1.5.
Smoking and the use of
Ground to flight deck, pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
seriously, don't even think about it. In case of an emergency.
Brakes are set, and please disconnect now. Southwest is everyone.
Over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Remember to secure
Good.
your own
Now let's go and set the
we're
thing to
disconnecting now. Stand
take
by.
off range.
passed out.
Should be good. Do I have
Now,
Oh, I
let's talk
don't.
about
I don't have
the
trim.
vests. They're located
That's a
under
big
your
problem with
seats.
this plane. You
Remember to
definitely
keep
need
it
trim.
To put it on,
Maybe I'm gonna just
as
quickly
secure your
set
head.
up the trim
That's
option. You really
and
need trim,
inflate it
otherwise we're
only
gonna
after
die.
leaving the
Kind of.
aircraft.
All right, so let's see
Ground to flight
controls.
deck, bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and cruise clear. You're good to go. See you.
Perfect, thanks.
Floor level lighting will
This
guide you to
one,
the nearest exit.
and then
Ground to
trim,
flight deck. You're welcome. Have a great morning.
There are two exits to the
trim
back,
up.
2
Yes, this one.
So, like,
Trim down. This one. Perfect. We all got want. I can't fly without trim. Let's see if it works. Real life test. Yes, it works. I can finally use trim, which is quite good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and request taxiation. Ground request taxi, Southwest 01. Good. Why don't you use frame generation? What even is that?
Southwest 001, runway 8 taxi via hold short of runway 26, then Delta 1, Delta. Tug is already disconnected.
Say again, please. Southwest 001. How do I taxi?
Southwest 001, the tug is already disconnected.
No, I'm not interested in that. Request taxi to runway 8. Southwest 001.
Southwest 001, runway 8 taxi via hold short of runway 26, then Delta 1, Delta.
Taxi runway 8. Well, ground. Request crossing runway tree, then Golf, then Charlie, then hold short of Charlie runway 8. Is that possible? Southwest 01? Because I don't want to go that way. That's absolutely stupid. We're going to pass the whole terminal building. That's going to be boring.
Southwest 001, runway 8 taxi via hold short of runway 26, then Delta 1, Delta. Crossing runway 23 approved.
Okay then, well, taxi runway 8 via taxi lane Alpha, then hold short runway 26, then Delta, and then holding point runway 8, I guess. Okay, that's it. Southwest doesn't want. What a stupid airport layout, to be honest. Alright, I mean, I think the AI is very much confused about the fact that this is not actually a taxiway that we got going on. This is like some sort of taxi lane, which doesn't really make sense. But I guess that's the way to do it. Do you think the sim is worth it in PS5? I had some massive issues in PS5, but I think it's not a general problem with this plane. I think it was genuinely the thing that on PS5 for some...
001, cross runway 26, then continue taxi via Delta 1, Delta.
Cross runway 26, and then continue taxi via... I think this is the right one. And then continue taxiing via Delta. Southwest 01.
Approaching runway 26.
I think that's already done. And request crossing runway tree, Southwest 01. I know this is not the Southwest livery, which kind of ruins the...
Southwest 001, cross runway 3 approved.
Cross runway tree approved, Southwest 01. Good, let's try that now.
Runway 3.
Alright, left side clear, right side clear. Crossing runway tree, Southwest 01. Okay, looking good.
Southwest 001, cross runway 33 approved.
What's her opinion on Wizz Air? Dude, Wizz Air is just an airline, dude. It's kind of like, what's her opinion on Panda Express? I've never had Panda Express, but I reckon Panda Express is like alright. It's like this American panda thing. Food, by the way. It's not like a panda. It's not like a zoo. But you know what I mean? Like, it's alright. What am I supposed to have extreme opinions about it? It's just Wizz Air. I would like them to change their name to Wizz Air, though. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this beep been definitely on the ground for a while. This is a well-deserved takeoff. And let me just request Southwest 001 request Delta 8 holding point. So I want to use this holding point because we want to get off. We want to do this.
Southwest 001, Delta 8 holding approved.
Perfect. Southwest 01, we're going to hold short of runway 8, holding point Delta 8. Alright. I cannot wait. I want to fly this. We want high performance takeoff. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Something...
Southwest 001, hold short of Delta 8 approved.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press this button then, and this airplane will go full power, I think. No, never mind. That hasn't worked. Alright, we're gonna arm this. Arm the LNAV, which doesn't work. That's a little bit weird. Shouldn't the RNAV work? Is this not activated? Let me just check. Legs. Oh, it should be good. We've got this approach. There's a... No! What the fuck was this? What? Dude, everything was going so relatively smoothly considering the start of the stream. What the hell just happened there? Alright. Alright, let's just ignore this. How's the weather gotten so much worse now? Wait, it was sunny when we started. But alright, I'll take it. Calm. Calm down.
Approaching runway 8.
Good. Let's contact tower. Hey, can I have tower frequency, please, for Southwest 001? Because I can't be bothered to look it up myself. Where can I see the flight plan? I just want to check the correct...
Southwest 001, contact tower on 118.7.
118.7. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Southwest 001. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. You select LNAV once at 400 AGL. Alright, that makes sense. So you have to be airborne. In real life, you can arm the LNAV in the 737-800, but I think the old ones just didn't have it, maybe? I do remember, though, that you were able to arm him. Anyway, the flaps are at 15, which is okay. Bob Hope Tower, good day. Southwesters are 1 holding short, Delta 8, runway 8, ready for departure. Is there anyone coming? Please don't have anyone coming. These skies are clear. This guy looks clear.
Southwest 001, Bob Hope Airport Tower, runway 8, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, Southwest 001. Let's do a nice rolling departure. We should maybe do some checklists at least. Put the auto brake into rejected takeoff.
Southwest 001, runway 8 is currently active. Available runways are 15 and 8.
I'm aware. Clear for takeoff, runway 8. Yeah. Let's take off. We've got a takeoff configuration warning. Why? Because of spoilers?
And initial.
I don't know. Let's go full power. Which we are doing. Takeoff configuration warning is the classic. This runway isn't the longest, is it? Should be good enough. Let's do a nice departure out here. That was a tail strike. And that's the crash. Take off. Holy moly, what?
Runway 8.
Oh, good! What the world just happened? Landing her up. And we want to, I guess, fly right? Oh. Runway 8, yeah, that's the one. I guess right turn? How does this...
Southwest 001, contact departure on 120.4.
120.4, bye-bye, Southwest 01. Okay. I don't know how this flight plan works at all. Let's, wait, hold on. Let me just, quickly get vertical speed mode on, autopilot on, and then heading mode on. I want to head the opposite direction. No, not that one. Not this direction. Not that. Not this direction. I want to fly the opposite way. Please, do that. Why is the speed not speeding? Why are we at 2? Why is this airplane running idle? Don't do that, you stupid airplane. Flight level change mode? Whoa, this airplane is completely fucked. Completely not well. We can maybe we can salvage this. This plane just decided to kill itself. We're in a spin in an airliner.
At Marcinkozik 647 donated 10 Polish zlotys. Check the AC panel.
Check the AC panel? Air conditioning? Okay, sorry. We have come back from the dead, and this airplane flies really weirdly. Hello? Okay, so first of all... Alright, now it's dead. I have no more controls? No more controls at all. Is this like... Is this airplane demonized? Come on. Let's try that again. Be brave. Alright, so full power, please. I have no more controls. Maybe it's the trim? It is the trim. It's maybe the trim? We got a trim runaway. Alright, we're still trimming. Well, untrimming.
300 contact ground on 123.9er.
Not needed.
Switching to ground on flight 6300.
Oh, that was another... let's see. Alright, let me just quickly... Where's my say intention? Let me just quickly contact... Departure. Departure. There we go. No. Oh my god. This airplane is complete... Maybe it's the flaps? Stop! Whatever you're doing, airplane. I don't get it. I can't put the flaps down. Up, I mean. Alright, let's pretend that didn't happen. Hello? I'm unable to change frequency as well. Now I can. Nope. Nope, it doesn't work. And now we're in IMC. This is the worst flight I've ever done. I really apologize. Let's turn on autopilot right now. What in the world is it even doing? Okay. And now we've climbed very much higher than we're supposed to have. And now this airplane reacts very quickly. Why? I don't get this plane. Come on. Autopilot just keeps disconnecting. Autopilot doesn't work at all anymore? Oh, because it's disengaged. That makes sense. Alright, so let's go and just fly level altitude, please. Fly level altitude. No more climbing. We're way too high anyway. Why is approach mode on? Maybe because I turned it on. Okay, sorry. Alright, so, stop going to the left, right. Okay, flaps 0. For some reason, alright, let's see if the auto throttle works. Doesn't at all work. And for some reason, it doesn't do anything proper because it will now stall the airplane again. I don't know. So let's go ahead and finally contact our departure. 120.24.
We are now floating along at a fabulous altitude of like 160,000 jelly beans.
Shut up.
The cabin crew will now begin our snack and beverage service.
Burbank departure. Good day. Southwest 001, 1,000 feet. Where are we heading?
So good.
Shut
After
up.
we serve you, we'll have some fabulous
Alright, so we're kind of heading the right direction.
Southwest 001. SoCal departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 16,000, cleared direct O-high.
And hey, don't forget to follow
Climb 16,000, clear direct O-high. Southwest 001, thank you. Alright, so I think they kind of forgave our little situation. I have no ability to fly this airplane, just realized. And for some reason it stays that way. Auto throttle, we have to disengage that immediately. Pull these engines to full power, please, please, please. Something is really wrong with this plane. Like, I'm not kidding. It doesn't work. So, for example, the auto throttle doesn't work at all. It will just put the engines too low, to idle, and then it will kill us. So, let's go ahead and fly direct O-high, which is this way. Well, or Southwest 001, request direct to waypoint Lima Alpha X-ray. Because that's a lot faster. We can just skip this whole thing after this weird, bad thing. LAX.
Southwest 001. No direct to LAX. Follow filed route via VNY3 departure.
Alright then. Fly direct, O-high. Southwest 001. Okay. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, hi, it is then. Ohio? Question mark?
Southwest 001, roger, Southwest 001, continue direct Ojai.
Alnav, does it work? Yes, it does work. Okay, perfect. We're now at 300,000 knots. We're going almost the over speed. I really don't get this plane. I'm trying to just have it, follow my inputs. So I want it to fly at 300 knots. Okay, auto throttle arm. Arm that. Speed mode should, alright, 291, alright, that's fair. Let's have it go to 320 knots, okay? Something like this. So it will cut the engines to idle, and then they stay at idle. So we've got a proper autopilot malfunction, unless I'm doing something really wrong. So we've got no auto throttle. Will you turn on N1? Flight level change? No. It keeps these engines at idle. That's really weird. Your packs are still off. Oh, good thinking there. Alright, the APU is still on as well. And actually the APU generator is powering the entire airplane. Oh, great stuff. Alright, so let's not stall out. Let's not mess up. Maybe it works now when I have the generators on. Maybe that's like a bug. Okay, now the speed mode won't work at all. There's just no function anymore in this autopilot. Hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I guess this is all good then. We're flying as we're supposed to. This is our route. Well, not really. What in the world is this airplane doing? We're not even going the right direction. Huh? I wanted to go direct Ojai, but that's 3,000 nautical miles away. Huh? This is Ojai, and this is Ojai. I didn't have the option between the two. No, I can't even make it 3,000 nautical miles. God damn it. Alright, then let's go direct RZS. What? That's so dumb. Alright, then RZS. This whole flight is wrong.
Contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8.
Not in database. Contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8. Bye-bye. Southwest 001. And now we're going over speed again. Great. Very fun. Family adventure. Okay, activate. Execute, please. Go direct Ojai. And now we're going too fast. Turn on VNAV. None of this works, by the way. I don't know. Something is really wrong with the autopilot. You're in approach mode. Yeah, and I can't get out of it. I can't get out of approach mode. It's just like that's like the thing. Is it like supposed to happen, or is it like a bug? Oh my god, shut up. Alright, there we go. I don't know, this airplane is just confusing me. Something I'm going to do now is I'm going to enter the rest of the routes. So we're going to go LAX, which is a VUR at Los Angeles. It's quite obvious. LAX, and then I want... Oh, we can immediately enter the approach into San Diego. Runway 27, probably. But first we're going to use the Comey 1 X-rays, which is not there. Oh, there it is. Comex 2. Comex. Via LAX, actually. So, that's our transition. Perfect. Route. That's dead. There we go. That didn't work for some reason. I'm just... Alright, then let's go ahead and pick up RNAV. We don't know which RNAV. Oh my god, I'm just absolutely useless, as it turns out, and this airplane is not heading the direction I want it to. Because where is it flying? RZS, which is 3,171 nautical miles away. Heading mode. So, basically, sometimes it happens, you have a waypoint like this, RZS, or Ojai, and yes, oftentimes there are duplicates in the world. Another VOR or another waypoint that's called exactly the same, and then the airplane lets you choose between the two. Well, do you mean this one in that country, or do you mean this one in this country? And it didn't let me choose. So, for example, if I want to go RZS, so... RZS, I can't choose between either one. So it's absolutely useless. Alright, so let's maintain this heading roundabout to... I could just ask for direction. Southwest 001... disregard. Sorry, I was supposed to contact Los Angeles Center anyway. Los Angeles Center. It's 125 decimal...
Southwest 01, say again.
125 decimal 8. Los Angeles Center, good day. Southwest 001, 16,000 feet. Good day. This airplane is just absolutely hopeless. Now the altitude hold won't work.
Southwest 001, Los Angeles Center, roger. Maintain 16,000 feet. Fraser Park, altimeter 3006.
Altimeter 3006, and Southwest 001, request direct to waypoint Lima Alpha X-ray. Okay, this airplane just keeps dying. For no reason.
Southwest 001, altimeter 3006 noted. Clear direct LAX.
Clear direct LAX, Southwest 001. And now stop working. On Avon, please. Alright, climb again, please. Maybe I'm just too stupid. Maybe I'm just too stupid to use this airplane. I really don't know. This is weird.
Southwest 001, expect the Comics 2 arrival. LAX transition. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Southwest 1, expect the LAX transition Comics 2 arrival into San Diego and descend in 20 minutes. Pretty sure the auto throttle was also broken. So yeah, I'm not really sure about what is broken on this plane and what is broken about me. So for example, now I've got no function whatsoever. I do have function over the autopilot a bit. So wait, let's go direct LAX once again from here. LAX. Yes, like that. Execute. We're at 16,000 feet, that's fine, but something that's odd. We're heading the wrong direction. What? Does this airplane want to fly across the world to LAX? What is 3,000 nautical miles away? Huh? This airplane has no idea about anything. What in the world is it doing? Huh? Los Angeles Center's pan. We have got major issues with our autopilot. It's not able to fly the flight plan. Can I please get vectors to Lima at Alpha X-ray? Is your nav data up to date? No, it's not, but LAX is quite straightforward. Alright.
Southwest 001, cleared direct Victor Lima at AX. Advise when established on new routing.
No, that was not my request. My request is pan. We don't have proper autopilot instruments or computers or anything. Please request vectors to LAX, waypoint Lima at Alpha X-ray. This airplane is like...
Southwest 001, vectoring to LAX, turn right heading 115.
Turn heading 115, Southwest 001. Alright, now we're dead. But honestly, I've kind of lost the wanting.
Southwest
to keep
001, stay altitude.
Alright, that's a weird spin now. Can we catch that? Or are we in a dead spin? This should be recoverable from this altitude. But to be honest, like, I think that says a lot about the physics here, because what in the world is this crash that we're doing? Alright, we're back. I'm so back. Alright, so we're gonna hand fly the airplane, which is broken, all the way to Los Angeles.
Contact point Magoo. Approach on 124.7.
124.7, Southwest 01, bye-bye. Sorry, I'm just locked in right now. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, get rid of this. Point Mugu approach, good day. Southwest 001, 8,000 feet. We're climbing back to 16,000 feet. We just lost a lot of altitude. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Oh, well, no. Correction, pan. We've got broken flight instruments on board. Request vectors to waypoint Lima Alpha X-ray. So there's a lot of things broken about this plane that I don't really get.
Southwest 001, expect the RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach into Lindbergh.
What is Lindbergh? We're both talking about San Diego, right? Southwest 001. Nope, we're definitely at 16,000 feet now. Autopilot activate, please. And it doesn't fucking work.
Southwest 001, San Diego International Airport, IKO KSAN, destination airport for your flight.
Okay, roger. So expect RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach. Southwest 001. Thank you. Alright, so after all these mishaps and problems, we're finally en route. That was very painful, and I'm really sorry.
Southwest 001, affirm, expect RNAV Y runway 27 approach.
Runway 27, RNAV Y. Southwest 001. This airplane is just climbing. Now, I fucking have no idea why. This airplane is just climbing, and I don't know why.
001, say again your last transmission.
Roger, RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach. But Pan, we have to hand fly the airplane. Actually, mayday. We're hand flying the plane, but we continue to our destination anyway. Southwest 001. Okay. So, let's try that again. We want to descend.
Southwest 001, roger, continue hand flying. Expect comics to arrival. RNAV Y runway 27 approach.
Thank you for your support. Comics to approach, RNAV Yankee. Southwest 001. This is so dumb. I don't know. Why does the autopilot keep failing? There's no reason it does that. There's no reason for it to do this. There's no reason for this airplane to fly like it does. So, autopilot engage. Please. Descent. Maintain 110. And now, as a special request, I would quite like you to fly LAX. But you're not fucking able to do that, so I don't care. Now I want you to go RNAV Yankee, runway 27 via the Comics 2 arrival. And it doesn't work. Now it does. Okay, now it does. Never mind. Now it does. Now it doesn't fucking work, because it wants to go 3,109 nautical miles away. Which is weird. Where even is that? So stupid! Why is it flying there? I do not want you to fly there. Why is it flying to There is no waypoint at 3,111 nautical miles away. There is no reason for you to do this. Is there something, maybe I'm just completely mistaken. And this could genuinely be, maybe the airplane is aligned poorly. And it doesn't even know where it is. that could generally be, what is my position here according to this airplane? Let me just see. Position. Our current position is... That's definitely wrong. Where is our position? According to this, our coordinates right now... So that might be... So this airplane didn't align itself properly. That could have been. I don't have coordinates here. Why doesn't this thing have all coordinates? That's so dumb. Right. So, no coordinates. We've got no coordinates. Okay. What is the sound? What am I hearing? Hey, and, Southwest 001 request, vectors to Lima Alpha X-ray. For some reason, altitude isn't able to hold. It's not able to hold altitude. This airplane doesn't fly properly at all.
Southwest 001, fly heading 125, vectors to LAX.
Flighting 125, vectors to LAX, Southwest 001. And now I want you to hold altitude, you fucker! This doesn't work! Vertical speed! I don't want you to be flying it. You have autopilot engaged, but you've got no automatic at all! And now we're ascending at a great vertical speed of 6,000 feet per minute. That's not the rammer turbine in the background. The 737 does not have such a thing. Why is... This is so weird. I don't know why VOR localizer is even armed. The airplane flies as if it was made out of foam. So dumb. Literally, if I... Look, if we were in this position, the airplane does not know its location. It says we're at the North Pole. No, we're actually in the equator, I think. Isn't S00? I think we're at the equator. Great, we're at the literal equator. Because I probably entered something wrong, or maybe this is stupid. But without the help of the AI ATC, we wouldn't even know, like, where we are, right? Or without, without this map. So basically, I want to go 125. We need to generally hand fly the plane. So I'm gonna go a little bit faster because I can. I'm gonna hand fly the plane. Just trim it out. We have to hand fly a 737 now. Okay, and this is good. This is good. Once again, Southwest 001, mayday, mayday, mayday. We've got the emergency that this plane is broken. It's unable to follow any flight plan because of bad flight initialization. It doesn't know its location. I need your help. Please give me vectors to San Diego from here. Please vector me through the whole approach, Southwest 001. Come on. Alright.
Southwest 001, turn right heading 130, climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect RNAV-Y runway 27 approach into San Diego. I'll provide vectors for the entire approach.
Thank you, sir. Descend 4,000 feet. And head 130, Southwest 001. So we're flying this airplane kind of like a Cessna now. So I'm using trim. Trim is our only reliable autopilot. No kidding.
Southwest 001, descend and maintain 12,000 feet, altimeter 3008.
Roger, descend 12,000 feet, altimeter 3008, Southwest 001. Okay. Okay, 3008 is fine. That's all set up. Your speed brakes. Yeah, what about them? What's wrong? I know they're armed, but to be honest, I kind of want them armed because I now have to fly the airplane by hand. And that's very impossible to do while scrolling on the mouse for a stupid arm. So shut up. Alright, so trim, I don't have trim anymore. For some reason, trim is just not working anymore. Why? Why is trim not working? Flight director's off. Trim is not working anymore. I've got no more trim. So it's not me, it's the plane. Alright, now it works again. For no reason, it works again. What is our engine power? Alright, it is at idle. Never mind. Because it feels like we're unable to descend properly. Why are we not descending? Suppose I go to the Kaitac overload event tomorrow? Is that like recommendable? Is that something you should do? Is that something I should do? Alright, now we're descending at 5 million feet per minute. This airplane is not easy to fly now. But hey, Say Intentions saves the day because they give us vectors to final. Vatsim would never. They would have banned me a long time ago. Okay, so we want to descend to 12,000 feet. The airplane is flying sort of well. We're now in visual metric conditions, which is great for hand flying a 737 down to San Diego. But the ATC has guided us nicely. We have to just fly down like this. 12,000 feet is coming up. And we're descending. We're ascending. No, never mind. We're descending still. That's good. What's a great, what a great flight here. So, continuing descent. 1 minute of pains with Twister 1 trying to fly. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's trim the airplane out for a level flight.
Delta 2119, contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.9.
We're flying the plane by trim because autopilot is just not working at all. Okay. 130. We're flying through visual metric meteorological did I say metric conditions earlier? Why would I say that? We're flying through we're flying through clouds. Sorry. That's instrument meteorological conditions. I can't speak.
Southwest 001, turn left heading 110.
Turn left heading 110, thank you. Southwest 001. They're literally saving our day. It's actually very funny. I am unable to maintain altitude. Now, I don't think this would be a would this I mean, I'll ask a pilot this. In case of this happening, so navigational loss of any sort, so hand flying the plane, the autopilot is broken, is this considered a proper emergency? Or is this considered a pan situation? Like it's kinda, it sucks, but like it's not that bad? The thing is, like, this just doesn't ever happen in real life, because I mean, normally planes are not supposed to be this stupid. So like, yeah, I've got these redundancies in autopilot systems, so this plane that would never really fail.
Southwest 001, contact SoCal approach on 121.3.
121.3, Southwest 001. Bye-bye, thank you. Alright, so let's be careful. Let's cut the power. I want you to fly good altitude. Please maintain altitude. Because I need to focus on the radios. 121. The trim is all the way down. How are we still climbing then? So dumb. 121.3. No, that's too much. Okay. SoCal approach, good day. Southwest 001, 12,000 feet. You're flying completely manually in an airliner. Yes, I am.
Southwest 001, SoCal approach, good afternoon, Santa Ana altimeter 3008.
3008, Southwest 01. Okay, all good. You're basically a little bit too fast, but other than that, so basically we have got no more auto throttle, we've got no more autopilot because it's all broken. And what I need to do is try to keep the airplane level which is really hard hard to do with this kind of airliner, to be honest. Like in a Cessna, it's fine. You just set the power, but here I lose speed so quickly. Wow. I ain't picking that up. Do you guys like my ringtone? Oh, my ringtone, we're descending again for some reason. Like, I don't know, something is weird. Ah. Alright, so we've completely lost orientation. Which is great. Ah.
Southwest 001, turn right heading 135.
Turn right heading 135, Southwest 1. Alright then. 135 it is. Yeah, so situation report, this has definitely been the worst flight, because I mean we've crashed quite a lot of times now. The autopilot just has no function. I mean it would be better if it was able to actually maintain an altitude, but it's completely lost it. So if I say, alright, 12,000 feet. I mean with vectors and everything, we could fly the airplane quite nicely, but it just doesn't work very well. 135 is the one we want. Please head 135. Maybe it works now. I don't know. This airplane is like weird. Which altitude should we be at? Well, we can just stay at this altitude, I think. Alright. Come on, go full power. Give me more power. What a long stream. What a painful stream as well. What about auto brakes? Yeah, we can just keep them on. Like, that won't break the plane. Alright. So, I guess this is now working. The autopilot is able to fly the airplane. I really don't know. I think the biggest problem is that it's like the location is just wrong. It thinks we're like at the equator, basically. Like N0007. That's like at the equator, I think. So this airplane just is unaware of its location, and that just ruins everything. So basically, I probably didn't set this up properly. This is why we were heading north all the time, and this is why we took so long to fly. We're so heavily delayed. What's the delay? Oh, wait, why is this not working? Oh! Sorry, this is supposed to show up. No, this one. Ah! So, we are delayed by quite a bit. Does it say delayed? Oh, 8 minutes. That's actually alright, to be honest. Delayed by 8 minutes, that's alright. Are you gonna do a video while you're at that event in April? Yeah, I'm gonna do a video about the air show, that's for sure. 100%. I mean, I can't wait to do that. That would be cool. So yeah. Let me just yeah, so yeah, we're just waiting for death, basically. Imminent death. Where are we? Whoa, you're going full power, you're going full power. Why are you going full power? There's no reason to go full power now. Alright, is this good? Is that what we're supposed to do? I think so. I think so. I don't know. Open chart. Supposed to be at... Okay, this is good. Alright. The autopilot works again now. I don't know why it ever didn't work. Yeah. Make a video about trying to land at Santos Dumont.
Southwest 001, turn left heading 110.
Turn left heading 110, Southwest 001. Look, the autopilot works now. So we're able to fly coherently. So, yeah. A Lufthansa 747 just crashed. Why are you trying to, like, joke around? That's not funny. Lufthansa 747 did not crash. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. 110 is our heading. We're flying through clouds. I get at least the autopilot works. I just have no instruments that I can use for instrument flying. Okay, I mean I could use radios. I could use like ADS and like VORs. I could have used this the whole time. I think that would have been great backup. Just fly VOR to VOR because there are a lot of still active VORs here. In fact, we were flying. Most of this flight we were flying about VORs. We got VOR LAX. They've got VOR, this one, and that one. And this is us. There's a lot of VORs we were flying to and from. So, yeah. Alright. So, we want more power. Go faster. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. That's how long it's gonna take. So we're being custom routed now by the ATC once again, because the flight plan is just not working. It's just broken. This whole flight is just messed up. Swiss, would you do another vlog about your car? Yeah, why not? I think that's a cool idea. But like, what should I talk about the car? I go, what do I do? Oh yeah, I haven't talked to this about. I'm gonna be in South Africa on Tuesday. I'm flying to Cape Town. Is that like a, what should I do there? Should I do like Cessna flying there? I think that would be amazing. I can't wait to enjoy like summer. Yeah, well, summertime. Almost 2-hour live stream. Fair. Yeah, that's long live stream. Pretty shit live stream, I'm gonna be honest. You should use the Opera browser. It's very smooth and better than Firefox. Nah. Yeah. Superman is going to save Southwest 001. What is this comment section, dude? I don't fucking know. Okay, what are we doing? We've got flight following. It's definitely active. I'm just wondering about what this approach is all about. I mean, we're flying into San Diego, which is... Where is that? Where's San Diego? There, right? Oh my god, that's a lot of traffic. Anyway, San Diego's right there, so we're basically doing like a bit of a crazy approach? I think so. Please just save me, ATC. I rely on you that we're not gonna die.
Southwest 001, contact SoCal approach on 132.2.
132.2, bye-bye, Southwest 001. Come on. SoCal approach. SoCal approach, good day, Southwest 001, 10,000 feet. What? What is the matter? Come on. Stop! Stop! Whatever are you fucking doing! Stop it!
Southwest 001, SoCal approach, good afternoon.
Stop it! What a stupid airplane. Alright, so, let's go. We want to descend now. Please do that. Thank you very much. Still descending. Hello, life is such. 3165. How you doing? Thank you very much. Come on. Let's go and nicely descend. San Diego is down there. No, that's... Whoa, what is this interesting airport? Look at that. KNRS. That's like a helicopter field. Oh, those are always interesting. There's barely one airplane there. That one's very interesting. Look. What an interesting airport. Very wide runway. Alright, either way, we're looking... I don't know what we're looking like. Would quite like me to turn right. I'm like literally about to like just induce an engine failure. And then like I can just do immediate landing somewhere. You know, like emergency landing scenario. Can we do that? Because I'm honestly... Okay, maybe I want to arrive into... Southwest. Sorry. I really do want to arrive into... Where are we? There. We're so far away. Come on! What are we doing? We're just flying around. We're supposed to be arriving now. Can you watch my landing to Kaitak as the landings are going to be live streamed? By who? Who live steered? I think I'm already done. Like I can't actually. I'm probably not allowed to join that party, right? Because like it's probably. I don't know. I don't fucking know what I was talking about. Because it's probably full. Like the event is full. All right. Oh. He was telling me to turn right heading 145. Oh.
Southwest 001, turn right heading 260.
Turn right heading 260. Southwest 001. Oh. I think I didn't listen to one instruction. Doesn't matter. We're good. So, guys. This airplane is broken, maybe because I broke it, to be honest. Something I want to do now is I want to see what's up with this approach, ladies and gentlemen. We're basically halfway to the distance to Los Angeles anyway now. But let me just go ahead and quickly get the RNAV runway 08. No, that's the wrong airport there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just absolutely stupid. So I want the approach, the RNAV Yankee, add to route. Yep, the final. What the fuck is this? That's the 2 final, I guess. Open chart. Oh, I see. Alright, that's absolutely useless then. Runway 2, yeah, no, never mind. This is actually useful. Never mind. Jesus, this is not the best flight in the world. Anyway, we're, maintaining 260. As per instruction. Expect 4,000 feet. Descend 4,000 feet. Southwest 001. Is this proper? What are we doing? Did he tell me to descend? Request descent, please, now. 4,000 feet. SoCal approach. Southwest 001, please, give me descent, now.
Southwest 001, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Southwest 001. Alright. I think we have got a good enough distance to the airport to do that. So let's just give it all you got.
Say again.
Descend 4,000 feet, please. I'm already, descending 4,000 feet, Southwest 01. Jesus, this is the worst stream in the world. Which I, once again, do say every stream, so it's not necessarily great. I wonder if flight level change works, or if that will break the entire airplane. No, it does work. Land light on. Runway turn on live, we can turn that. The rest can stay on, to be honest. This is fine. Alright.
Southwest 001, proceed direct VITA. Cleared for the RNAV runway 27 approach.
Proceed direct VITA. Cleared RNAV runway 27 approach. Southwest 001. Okay, so this is VITA. And basically from there, we just need to maintain 275. So this ATC has just guided us nicely to the final approach. Once again, something that was very necessary for I don't have... well, basically... Oh, actually, we're doing very fine. Because I don't have any instruments that work whatsoever. So basically, we want to now cross VITA and then turn right a little bit to VITA. And then we do absolutely fine. Yep, this is good. This is good, sorry. It's just that this plane... Either I broke it on aligning this plane, But I didn't think that... I mean, this plane, by the way, the instruments are convinced that it's kind of at the North Pole. No, sorry, at the equator. Did I say North Pole earlier? I mean, at the equator. It thinks that we're very close to the equator, which is wrong. I don't know if West 76 is right, but this is wrong. Anyway, we're now at 4,000 feet. What do you think about the Baltic Lithuanian flag livery? I've never actually seen about it, nor cared about it. Maybe a little bit direct, but facts. Supposed to use I'm using an Airbus sight stick. Maybe this is the bad karma that's coming from it that's
Southwest
causing this.
001, contact Lindbergh Tower on 118.3.
118.3, thank you, bye-bye. Southwest is 1.
FedEx 1637, direct Vida, cleared for the ILS runway 27.
Lindbergh Tower, good day, Southwest 001. Final approach, runway 8. Correction, runway 27. Overhead Vida. Jesus Christ. There's another plane here. If you can just show him way.
Southwest 001, Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, only active. Continue approach.
Continue approach, runway 27, Southwest 01. Alright, my plane. Literally the only option we can land somehow. I don't see the runway yet, but it should be in sight. We want 275 is our track. Let's see. I had a visual earlier. I see the runway right there. I have the runway in sight. It's all the way in the distance. We're on final approach. And we can put the landing gear down, to be honest. So, this Swiss is bad at flying. To be honest, this was definitely a great example of me not being very good with this plane. I don't know. I think the INS was set up wrongly, and I'd never had this happen before. And I didn't even think it was possible. And now I can't put the speed brake down. The speed brake won't come down.
Southwest 001, winds 280 at 7, runway 27, cleared to land.
Runway 27, cleared to land. Southwest 001. I'm unable to put the speed brake up. Down. The speed brakes...
Southwest 01, say again, please.
Clear to land, runway 27, Southwest 001. The speed brakes just don't work. So, wonderful news. Runway 27 is in front of us.
Southwest 001, holding not approved. Advise intention.
No. Clear to land. Runway 27. Jesus. Does anything work? No. So the plane itself works. I just don't know how to fly it. Very embarrassing. Now let's maintain 137 knots. The wind components is gone. I don't know. Swiss, what plane would you like to bring back in passenger service and why? Good question. It's probably very obviously the Concorde, right? And what the hell is this piloting assistance of the Microsoft Flight Simulator? I don't get it. To retract landing gear after takeoff. We're definitely far away from after takeoff. What are you doing? Alright, so at least the trim wheel still works. We might... I don't even know how we're good... The problem is... Oh, yeah, okay, we do see the poppy lights. We're actually too high. So let's cut the power. So the airplane will automatically descend. Slice through air. Flaps 40 is a little bit too excessive. Let's do flaps 35. If we can't... Okay, let's do 30 then. Alright. Okay, poppy lights are fine. Oh my god, that's a lot of airplanes holding short just for us. Can you see all these airplanes down there? Oh. And there's actually a plane that's on the runway and taking off right now.
Runway 27.
Alright, how adventurous is this approach? Wow, we can have buildings right next to us. We're completely visually landing now. I've got, okay, maybe a little bit low. More power, more power, a lot more power, a lot more power. Don't stall out. Got it back. All good. I always like the resolution here is not as good as it would be in real life. In real life, you're able to see poppy lights extremely well. feel like with a Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm unable to read them very well at all. This approach seems very flat. Is this normal? I mean, it's what the Populites say, but like, it seems a little very flat. The poor people that live here, okay, we're a little bit low, but it's not like crazy low. Alright. Oh my, what an unstable approach. I think we've got some crazy winds here.
100.
I got it. What a shitty, what a bad landing we're doing. I'm sorry. This plane does not deserve it. Alright, there was a lot of planes holding short.
Sink rate 100. Sink rate.
That's a lot of airplanes. That is a lot of planes.
50.
Let's go touchdown now.
40.
This seems like very shallow approach. Like, unbelievably shallow. Alright, anyway, let's go now and get the reverse thrust. How does that work? How do I get the reverse thrust out of this plane? I don't know. This way? No, that doesn't work. This way? No, that's full power. Reverse thrust doesn't work, I think. Never mind, it does work. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. What a bad landing. So, what a bad flight, per se. Yeah, okay. Contact ground on 123.9. Southwest 01. We're actually low on fuel, sort of. What a poor flighting, ladies and gentlemen. That felt really weird to land. I'm gonna be really honest there. You know what I'm gonna do now? I wanna just see what the landing looked like. And then I wanna have dinner. I've been streaming for more than 2 hours. It was a very interesting flight, but it was honestly the most painful thing I've ever done. Anyway, look at this. I'm unable to move the camera. Why not? Why I cannot move the camera anymore? Anyway, here's our landing on runway 27. Loads of airplanes just waiting for us to land. And this is the touchdown, which was honestly relatively smooth. Wow. But very close to tail strike, to be honest. What a landing, what a plane. I'm what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna leave. Gonna have dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching this absolutely painful stream. I really highly apologize to anyone involved with this aircraft. It's just that I think I was the one who had issues throughout this whole stream. Maybe I should do like a preparation before the stream soon. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Good night. Bye bye.